Hey everybody, what's going on today? This is Tom from Bridge the Gap. Today I'll be talking about some of the most powerful quotes from some of the best minds in self-development. Anyone who's watched my videos before, they know that I'm passionate about helping you grow to your max potential by reading lots and lots of self-development books. From all the books that I've read, I've captured my 200 favorite motivational quotes and I published them in this book, which is available on Amazon. I put a link to this book in the description below if you wish to buy it for 99 cents. It covers the best quotes in all major categories of life. In this video, I will introduce some of the best quotes in this book to you. Okay, let's get into it. Quotes on personal growth. First, Ralph Waldo Emerson had this life-changing quote: "The mind, once stretched with a new idea, can never go back to the way it was." This is an incredibly powerful quote because it reminds us that with every turn of a page in a book, or every seminar you attend, or every motivational video you watch, you never know when you're going to hear something which changes your thinking in a positive way forever. Next, from Jim Rohn, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This quote reminds us that we learn from those around us, but the problem is most of us weren't born surrounded by the best minds in self-development, personal finance, health and fitness, and relationships. So we must make an effort to seek out experts in these areas and make them one of the people that we spend the most time with by reading their books and learning from their ideas. Next, some quotes on relationships. From Neale Walsch, "Your life is not about you. Your life is about the lives of everyone you touch." This is a great quote that reminds us to have compassion, kindness, and empathy for others. Too often, we get stuck focusing only on ourselves, what we're getting or not getting, what people have done to us, what people think of us, what we think we deserve. There can be a lot of dissatisfaction in living this way. You can end it by stop focusing on yourself and starting to focus on others. Next, from Tony Robbins, "Your relationships are a place where you go to give, not go to take." Dale Carnegie had this great quote in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. "You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you." Another great quote from Jesse Jackson, which reminds us not to be judgmental of others. The only time you should look down on someone is when you're helping them up. The next section is some great quotes on life's purpose. First, from Matthew Kelly, "The purpose of life is to become the best version of yourself." And Gandhi had this incredible quote: "It's extremely useful when we start to think that what we do doesn't really matter." He said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Matthew Kelly offered us this great quote: "When you have identified your life's purpose, work out what your life principle is going to be. Write it down in your own words. Stick it on the wall next to your bed. Write it in your planner. Stick it to the dash of your car. Put it everywhere until it becomes a habitual part of your thought pattern. Remind yourself of this principle every hour of every day. Allow your life principle to become the foundation of all activity in your life. Let it become your guide and advisor in times of decision. Let it become your comforter in times of fear and doubt." The next section is on persistence and hard work. First, from Angela Duckworth, "To be gritty is to keep one foot in front of the other. To be gritty is to hold fast to an interesting and purposeful goal. To be gritty is to invest day after week after year in challenging practice. To be gritty is to fall down 7 times and rise 8. Next, from Mel Robbins, "Motivation is a waste. You're never going to feel like doing all the things you know you should do, so you do them anyway, whether you feel like it or not." Next, from Muhammad Ali, "I hated every minute of training, but I said to myself, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." And finally, from Les Brown, "In life, you don't get what you want, you get what you subconsciously think you deserve." The next section is on quotes about decision making. From Neale Walsch, "Every decision you make is not a decision about what to do, it's a decision about who you are." This quote means, moment by moment, little decision by little decision, day in and day out. Focus on doing the next right thing. You can't change the past, but you can do the next right thing on your path to success. Now let's move on to health and fitness. First, from the Dalai Lama, "Man sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices his money to recuperate his health. He is so anxious about the future that he doesn't enjoy the present. The result is that he doesn't live in the present or the future. He lives as if he's never going to die, then he dies having never really lived. And this one from Matthew Kelly. Too often in our culture, food is seen as a source of entertainment or comfort instead of a source of energy. Our bodies are extraordinary creations and should be honored and respected. If you owned $1 million racehorse, would you let it eat at McDonald's? The next section is some quotes on finances. First from Jim Rohn. Never spend more than 70% of every dollar you earn. Give 10% to charity. Invest 10% on books, travel, and things that make you grow. Save the last 10% by investing in a business that aligns to your values. And if you have to start with 97, 1, 1, and 1, do it. And last but not least, from Will Rogers. Too many people spend money they don't have to buy things they don't really need to impress people they don't really like. If these quotes resonated with you, then please check out this book on Amazon. Remember that most of our thoughts are the same ones we had yesterday. So the best way to get out of a rut is to have new positive thoughts coming into your mind every day. Just like we need to shower, eat, and sleep every day, we also need new motivation and new positive ideas and wisdom coming into our minds every day. Focus daily on your own self-development, and soon you will look back and not even be able to recognize your old self. Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear more videos on becoming your best self, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks again.